Everybody, this is Coach Steele with Keep It Steele, and I am back with you with another episode of Keep It Steele. And today I have two guys, and they are playing co-ed, and they are bad as fuck. And as you know, I hate introducing them. I am going to allow them to introduce themselves, and when they introduce themselves, they would give you their name and their kickball name, and they would tell you like when they got started and if they have won a championship. I don't need to necessarily know how many championships, but just if they are a championship player or a championship coach, anything like that. So I'm going to present both of them in the same frame, and then I am going to call their names and then let them introduce themselves, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3. Bam! Say hey, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, okay.
Long time
So
no see,
now that
fam.
y'all see them, they bad as fuck, like I said. And so I am going to have the gentleman in the blue and gray introduce himself first. Okay, let's go, man.
Okay, it's me, OJ.
OJ.
A lot of people know me by kickball name all day.
Okay.
You know, they can't tell the difference. You know, they'll go by twin.
Yeah, twin. That's right.
And what was it?
Have you won a championship before?
Yes, I have won a league championship before, co-ed.
Co-ed?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you been playing?
Been playing, I'd say starting 5 years now.
About 5 years, so about 2015?
Yes.
Okay, 5 years.
That's when I got introduced into the scene.
Okay, do you like it? You love it?
Yes, I actually love it. I like starting out. It was just for fun, play.
Right,
Some
right.
do leisure, some be social,
Right.
and then getting more in tune into it. You know, like I was like, all right, we're getting competitive with it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
getting a lot more exciting. People want to be, rev up the competition.
That's
a
right,
level
that's
of it.
right.
So I was like, all right, cool. I was like, and then I think I started doing this before I got into kickball. I was doing flag football
Gotcha.
on the regular.
Yeah, I remember you talking about flag football.
Yes, I still do with flag football.
Okay.
But I think I've been spending more time with kickball.
With kickball now?
Yes. As
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on to the next person. Hey, come on, love.
What's
Let
up?
everybody know who you
What's
are.
up, everybody? This is Bo. Coach
Okay.
Bo over the top.
Okay.
Be over the top.
Be over the top.
Yeah, a couple of different phrases, but how y'all doing? Started kickball back in unofficially 2011, but officially 2012 with Goombay, where it came down from DC.
Okay.
When we was over downtown Atlanta.
So when he came down, that was 2011, right?
Right.
Okay.
But officially teams and everything got started in 2012.
Gotcha.
So with, green team, blue team, orange team, yellow team, which I was on. And kind of got started from there. And then just morphed to a whole bunch of family camaraderie.
Okay. Was it a particular league or was it Goombay League?
It was Goombay.
Gotcha.
It was Goombay. And it was still under official name Goombay until about 4 or 5 years later after that.
Okay.
And then young lady took over from Goombay.
And did you win a champ? Have you won a championship
Yes,
before?
I won several
There we go.
championships.
Very good.
Co-ed under Coalition.
Okay.
Then my girls team, Coalition Angels. Then we did the female teams.
Okay.
Fruit Cocktails. So
Yeah,
been around
Fruit
for a while.
Cocktails. I love it. I've heard of that name.
yeah.
Okay.
Been around for a while.
All right. And so I'm going to put both of you back in the frame. And so now when I have both of you in the frame, that means I'm talking to the both of you, and then you can just jump in and answer the question. And when I say a question, it's just on the floor, and anybody just answer when they feel like answering.
Okay.
Okay. So when you first started playing kickball, what position did you play? Any one of you?
When I first started, I thought it was third base, but however, morphed into being a charger.
Okay.
So
Okay. Is that what you play now? Like what you started out playing versus what you play now?
yeah, now I got a little older, so I play outfield. I'll leave that to the young cat.
Right.
I'll leave that to the young cat. So
I feel
I
you
ain't
with that.
never too And
Yeah.
my ego ain't that big.
Okay. What
I
about
play
you?
outfield.
All day?
Yeah, what was it? When I first got introduced to it, I was playing outfield. You know,
Okay.
in similarity with baseball, what was it? You know, I'll be all over the place in
Yeah.
outfield. So
You could track a ball and go
yes.
get it.
So yeah, I will be in the outfield, whether it be center field, right field, left field.
Okay.
Either one. But then what was it? Like after a very short session, I got moved to catcher.
Okay. Catcher.
Yes, because of my electrifying speed.
Okay.
if you
All
wanna
right. I
call it
like
that.
that. It's electrifying, y'all. Shit. I had no
Like,
idea.
yo.
Right.
And what was it? Basically, you know, I had starting off. I didn't know the position. I literally
Okay.
had to just learn on.
Had
the
to
go.
learn on your own?
Yes.
Okay.
And then basically like time with the ball.
Yeah.
You know, and you know make a move on it.
Yeah.
And, you know, get the throw. Either I run down a runner, make
Yeah.
the throw. Either one. And,
Okay.
you know, and then I got pretty good at it.
You got pretty good at it.
yeah.
And you won a championship, I remember.
Yes, with my own team.
With your own team, high catching, yeah.
First time ever putting a team together.
Yeah,
and
great.
won it flat out.
So how did you come up with the
undefeated.
name All Day?
All Day? Wait a minute, how did I come up with that? Because they said, yeah, you know, you're going to have a kickball name, and then, you know, what was it? The things I was doing, it was like, yeah, man, I do this. It's like all day.
Okay.
And then it just became
It
that
just became
simple.
your name? Okay, what
Yeah.
about you, Be Over the Top? How'd you
My
get that
name was
name?
given to me by being first base, second base, third base, all over the field. Like I said, I played charger. However, others may say I played all over the field. So
Okay.
hey, but then, like I said, at that point, my name was issued. You know, Be Over the Top.
Okay, so they
So-
assign you that name as
Yeah,
well.
they're like,
I like
shit,
you
just-
earned the name, in other
Right,
words. Okay.
right.
And so, what was the hardest skill? Okay, when I say skill, I mean bunting, big kicking, throwing, just whatever. Okay.
Bunting.
What was the hardest kickball skill that you had to learn? And if you have coached before, that means you had to learn it and then turn around and teach it. So, what was the hardest skill, kickball skill, you had to learn?
Bunny.
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 Both of y'all bunny.
Placing
Yes.
it down where it
Right,
needs to go.
right.
Keeping it down.
Getting down third, just putting it on the ground, just making it to
Right.
first base.
Sizing up your charger. I mean, your charger and your catcher, so you
Okay.
put it where it needs to be.
I'm like,
And
The
so
whole
then,
concept.
what
All the way from
advice
the
would
biggest
you all give a brand new kickballer and a brand new kickball coach? Just what advice would you give? Like, you pull them to the side, say, "Hey, man, blah 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 blah." Fill it in for me. Anybody?
oh yeah, I would say definitely take time. Don't be afraid to take time to learn the game. Ask for help.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. You know, a lot of people
Good advice.
can be, you know, big-headed and be like, oh, I could do this, you know, and everything like that. And you know, even with their background, because they could be whatever, like all city, all state, whatever like that, playing this basketball, football,
Right.
and then you know they'll come into thinking like, oh, I know this.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, it's not like that. It was like, shoot, you had to learn to play the game of
Right.
basketball. You had to learn to play the
Right,
game of football.
right.
Like, don't be one of those people to where like, oh, I ain't got to learn this.
Right,
I know it already.
right.
don't be
Yeah,
that
don't be too
arrogant.
arrogant.
person.
Don't be that asshole.
Right, right.
And also know that everybody that wore the title coach was not a coach.
Uh
So you
oh.
have to know the difference between the two.
And
like
what's
he
the
was saying,
difference?
you know, being able to understand the game, not just as well as playing the game. So it's
Okay.
a difference between, you know, someone that says, hey, you do this, you do that. Because when you play the game, you also know the people that you're playing with.
Okay.
And you know the people that you're coaching with. So
Okay.
therefore, you can tell the difference between ability and capability.
Okay.
There's a difference. And
What's the
then
difference between ability and capability? I like that.
Showing that. Being able to coach that. Because if you know how to do what somebody's capable of doing, you can fine tune that.
Okay.
But able to do, you have to coach that and be able to do it. I mean, show them, you know, this is how it's done versus, you know, the other.
I think I'm kind of confused here. I did not smoke any weed before I came out here. Let's talk one more time. The difference between capability and ability, because I like this. I want to really
Okay.
capture it on camera.
Okay. You see his physique.
Okay.
I know he's capable of kicking the ball out.
Okay.
But does he have the ability to?
Okay.
accuracy to put it where it needs to go.
Okay.
So it's a difference.
It's a difference.
Right.
And as a coach needs to understand the
Between
difference.
the two. Right. Between
Gotcha.
the two.
All right. And so I'm the new coach. So you just told me that I need to be able to understand the difference between capability and ability. I need to learn the game, I guess, with watching film and watching other games.
As much as it sounds, as crazy as it sounds, yes.
Don't be
Just like
arrogant.
football, you got to look at film, have your whole team sit out there, and
Yeah.
pretty much, you know,
Watch
Yeah.
your positions that you'll be playing.
watch
Okay.
the other team, how they do, what they do, when they do it.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that
I
the
mean-
same advice for the actual kickballer and not the coach? What should I give different advice for the kickballer?
Well, if she's brand new, or if he is brand new, I wouldn't want to overwhelm them
Okay.
because when it morphs into something else, then you don't enjoy it.
Right.
Okay. So if that person mentality is come out to have fun, lose weight or whatever, that's one thing.
Right.
All right. Now if that person coming to be competitive, then that's something totally different.
Okay.
Okay. So you gotta know again that kickballer and know what he or she's out there for.
Okay. All right. I have another question. When you played, like you were at your peak, whatever time that was, and your team that you were playing on at their peak, and then you all played against some team, whatever that was, and that team beat y'all ass. Okay, like, and you know you gave it your all, and they gave it their all. At the end of the day, you all just lost. How did you all handle that loss?
But see, and that's the difference. I'm glad you asked that. That's a great question because, like I said, I've been playing since 2012,
Right,
and the game was fun.
right,
There was a sense of family. It was a sense of, you know, damn, y'all got us this time, but we'll be back next year.
right, right.
To where now it has morphed into something else to where it's not fun anymore. It's come more something totally different to where it's not fun.
With it.
It's
You
not
don't know
fun.
what it is. You just know it's not fun.
It's too much politics and too much player stealing and doing all this other stuff to where the game is not
agreeing
fun.
with him.
And it was a sense of loyalty just as well when it started, which, you know, if I was on this blue team, damn it, don't try to recruit me to the red team because I'm on the blue team. It was
Okay.
disrespectful at that point.
Okay.
So now, if you try to do that, people out here fighting over stuff like that.
Okay.
People fighting over, you know, the best player and
They
all
get-
this, and
Right.
make it
messy.
hidden.
It gets a little
Yeah,
messy.
You know,
A little
it's a
messy.
different type of world now. To where
Okay.
it wasn't a kickball world that it started out to be.
Okay.
Than to what it is now.
Okay.
And so
But how
it's-
did you handle the loss?
It was fine. Regardless.
was fine? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was fine. We go, like I said again, it was a family type of fun to where after the game, we'll all go
Have
eat wings.
drinks, yeah.
eat wings.
Yeah.
We always
Yeah.
meet up somewhere and have wings, talk about it, laugh about it.
Okay.
You remember this and remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was it.
What about you, all day?
I could piggyback on what he was saying because back when I first started playing league ball,
Okay.
we would be nearby downtown Atlanta, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We would all have the red team, blue
The
team,
red
whatever
team,
like
all
that.
that, yep.
we would like go out there, have our fun. We'll be, on a competitive level. We'll be in the midst of the game, just laughing and joking at each other.
Okay.
Like,
Good time.
About the pitch, the throw,
Right,
the drop.
right, the
like
drop,
somebody
right.
drop, we'll laugh.
Right.
We ain't literally just picking
Right.
at them. We will all laugh. Their own teammates could be on the field with them, and
And
they
laugh.
would laugh.
Okay.
And it could be a little blowout loss here and there, and they just have fun. All right, I'm gonna get you on this, whatever like that.
Get you
and
next
then
week or
shoot.
something like that.
Yeah, and then we dap each other at the game.
Okay.
Cool, show love.
Right.
We go right around the corner down the street.
Right.
Kick back, have some tacos,
Right,
some beer,
right.
pieces of beer, like chill, hang out,
And
like
fellowship.
Right.
Fellowship.
Okay.
Not be looking like I'm gonna meet me out there, we gonna fight.
shoot, cause we done. Nobody need bringing up the game or
Right.
whatever just happened.
Right.
Cause nobody looked tough going to jail talking about I went to jail for playing kickball and got in a fight. You get no street credit for that.
Right.
You get no street credit for that. Being in jail talking about nigga, I'm in here trying to start a fight at kickball. You know what? Nigga, bring your bitch ass on over here.
Right. Right. I love it.
Hey, no,
yeah,
whole
man,
different
shoot.
world. Whole different
We
world.
want about
Okay.
that drama mess
Nah.
on that. We
Gotcha.
want on the drama level,
Nah.
man. So
So-
that made me want to just come back out there
Do you
continuously.
think
right.
that the kickball set has the wrong impression of you? And if the kickball set, if you believe the kickball set has the wrong impression of you, what role did you play in that wrong impression?
When you say the
When you said
kickball
set.
set, what
Like
do
the
you mean by
kickball
that?
community, the kickball
Oh, how they
world,
view me?
how they view you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, that's the thing about it too, and again, that's the difference between the beginning of kickball to where it is now. Because
Okay.
when you don't know somebody and you only see them in that light or being
Right.
on the field, that's my game face. That's my come to play.
That's
I'm
right.
not sitting here.
That's right.
And but once you get off the field and whatever, then you can see a
Right.
different person. Like, dude, I thought you was an asshole.
Hey, right.
No, dude, I'm just, that's just me. I just be playing that like, damn, dog, you cool.
Yeah.
But again, it's the time taken to know the person because I don't know that person.
Right.
But if I only see that person when it's game time or whatever, that's the only thing that's in my mind that I know of him or her.
What about you, all day?
Oh, yeah,
Have you finished? Did you finish?
Yeah.
I'm like totally agreeing with him, with Bo on that one, because people see me. I think when they first actually meet me, they see the fact that I have on my mask.
Right,
like,
you do.
I was wearing, like, I even got it with me, like, because I was gonna put it on because it getting kind of chilly.
Right.
But they see me like they see me with the mask, and I'm like, hey man, it look like a little scary. I'm like, you about to rob somebody?
Right.
And you know
right.
they have this particular mindset of fear
Right,
about me, like.
right.
But you know, when I'm out there, it's not like I'm one of the people who gonna talk trash. I'm like, I don't do none of that. I'm
But you
like,
intense. I've seen you.
Yes, I mean I could be like that
Okay.
because I mean
Game
that's my
time.
style of play.
Yeah.
It's game time.
Okay.
I'm
Game
playing to win, but then it's at the same time I'm being fun with it. I'm not out there
Right.
to hurt nobody or anything like that.
Oh,
Like,
no, I've seen you. So,
Yeah.
you
like
see
you're out
me,
there to
but
hurt.
it's
Like,
you
Yeah.
not
gotta, like-
intentional.
It's not intentional.
Right.
See, no, you know,
Right,
it's
right.
definitely
Yes.
not
It's
intentional.
not
I've seen you.
And then it's like
Trust me. I know.
I can be out there now, and then people once they get to know me, they love me.
Yeah,
because
they
were
love
like,
you.
Oh, they were like,
Right.
I could be out there, I could be right behind you, and it could be a woman who's kind of new to the game and everything
Right.
like that. And you know, they see me like, you know, don't hurt me, this or that, whatever. Like, I like, look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm if anything, I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
So I can see whoever's on the mound.
You know, I have a question for the hind catcher. Bo, you ever play hind catcher too?
Yeah.
Okay. I always wonder, like, when a girl come up and then she may bunt the ball to the right, and then you all will chase the ball down and pick the ball up, and you like right there beside her. I always wonder, like, why y'all always want to hit on the booty? Like, y'all let her get right there in front of you, then y'all hit on the booty. Like,
Well,
why
that's
y'all
the
right in
biggest
front of
thing.
her? Why y'all didn't hit
That's
on the
the biggest
stomach?
target.
Why y'all
Man,
didn't?
Hey, I don't have no preference, but if that's the target, that's the target. And
Hey,
deal
and
with
that's
some-
the thing. Like you said a little bit earlier, it ain't intentional.
It ain't
It's not intentional.
if that's the closest thing to me, it is what it is.
Oh man,
It is what
I
it
can
is.
recall the funny moment that happened maybe a year ago. I threw the ball to the woman running to first base, and it like literally just swayed past her butt. And you know, she was saying, so other folks were saying to say, the referee literally, Nate came over there and he said, come here. The ball print is right there on your butt. He hit you. I was like, all you saw was this dust print of the ball.
Yeah.
Just
Sometimes
like
we
right
don't
down
feel
the
it,
butt.
you know
I
what I'm
was like,
saying?
yes, I know
Yeah.
I hit you. Like, I
Okay.
didn't hit her hard.
Hard,
I
right.
just threw it enough to make contact with her. And then unless, you know, folks so used to seeing, you know, that little painful look
Yeah.
impact.
Yeah.
And I, you know, like I said, I'm
Yeah.
not there to hurt
Gotcha.
nobody.
Yeah.
Like, just doing
Yeah,
enough to make contact.
I just want to ask the catcher that. I've watched enough games. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's in front of her. Let her take 2 more steps and then hit on the
You gotta
booty.
aim.
Right.
You gotta size it up. You gotta aim. You gotta see what you hit.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I was like,
So
you know,
my-
butt the shoulders off.
My
Hey.
next
Right.
question is this.
Right.
Bo, you've been playing since 2012, officially,
Right.
unofficially 2011.
Correct.
2015 for you, all day. And now this is fall 2021. It's January the 2nd, 2021. So what would you tell your younger self about any advice they would need to know about yourself to make you a better person, to make you a better coach for today. If you could go back to your younger self and give your younger self some advice, what would it be?
Patience.
Hey, I like that.
Patience.
Patience.
Patience, because it's a different hat when you wear a coach and player.
Okay.
And then when I had to finally understand wearing it too, it was getting to that point where it's like, man, can you curse on this?
Yeah, you're
I
girl.
was
You
like,
do whatever
fuck
you want to
this,
do.
man. I ain't got time for this. But patience is a virtue.
Okay.
And then once you understand being a coach and trying to explain and being patient with that person that's capable,
Yeah.
and a person that's able,
Okay.
knowing the difference, and just that's it. Just be patient.
Okay. What
Yeah.
about you, all day? What
Me,
advice would you
I
give your
would
younger
say-
self?
I would say learn to work with your teammates. Like,
Okay.
I would say, yeah, definitely that, because I had that mindset where, like, starting off, I had to do everything. It was just the fact that I get the ball. I'm instead of throwing it to the first baseman,
Right.
I'm going straight after the runner.
Gotcha.
Or
Okay.
I could be all over the place. Like, I'm running here. I'm like,
Okay.
I just need to stay in my zone and
Gotcha.
just trust
Good
them
advice.
to give me the ball.
Right.
Let them throw me the ball instead of going all
Yeah.
the way out this way to go get it.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah,
chasing
running
it
way back.
Yeah,
Right.
running way back
Yeah.
and try to run the person down. This and that.
Yeah,
I'm like, just go ahead and
Yeah.
throw it to the base.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got to do all that. Just your teammates are there. They're in
Right.
position. Give them the ball.
Right.
Try to have a little trust with them.
Again, that's competitive.
Yeah.
You can't trust nobody but yourself,
Yeah,
but you're like, I
trust
can get it in.
nobody. Yeah.
Get him in, I'll take care of it.
And one other thing that some people probably not pay attention to, show some sort of compassion towards others, because
I like that.
You
Good
have
answer.
some people that's not experienced.
Right.
They're kind of new. They're learning.
Right.
They're not as athletic as others. So
Right.
if they make a mistake, don't jump on them.
Don't jump on them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, mistakes
Yeah.
make it, like, let them learn, let them get better, let them build. I was like, mistakes gonna happen.
Right.
I was
Okay.
like, me and
That's
both
when
of them make mistakes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's when it came into being fun and to competitiveness.
To competitive.
And then that's, like 3 or 4 years into it, it's like,
Yeah.
you gotta win now.
You gotta
It's like,
win, yeah.
you can't be on my team if you ain't,
Right.
And so, again, like I said, I probably contribute to that,
Yes.
being,
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I mean, that's seeing you out there too now.
Yeah,
You
I
mean
probably contribute to it,
Right.
but being fun to competitiveness
Right.
until it's like, okay, we gotta win.
We gotta
enemy
win.
is necessary.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, definitely be sympathetic for that person that missed the ball, or the one that is out there to lose weight,
Right.
and not so much as being competitive. So,
Okay, I understand. Well, hey, Atlanta Kickball, this concludes our history portion of Keep It Still with the Almighty All Day and the Almighty Bo. Be over the top. Okay, say bye, everybody.
Take care, y'all.
Hey, Atlanta Kickball, this is Coach Steele with Keep It Still. And Wonder Woman came late, so I just want to do a quick one-on-one with her and document her path, her history with the Atlanta Kickball, because I think Atlanta Kickball is so dope. And the only way it can be dope is that you got to have dope people a part of the set. So, Wonder Woman, tell everybody how you got your name.
Well, the name that I have now,
The Wonder Woman name.
the Wonder Woman name came from actually my good buddy Ralph Tony. He had gave me the
Oh.
name when I was playing in ODC.
Okay.
I think because I was just running around doing everything.
Yeah.
Until I tore up my leg, my meniscus. Then I became broke down Wonder Woman, but he gave it to me because I.
So, did you have a name before Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
What
when
was it?
Kickball was introduced to me, a girl had gave me a name, Eye Candy.
Gotcha.
And I played under ODC first with that name.
Okay. And so, when did you start playing kickball? What year?
I wanna say, it's been so long. I know it's been like 6 years.
Okay.
It's been about 6 years, so you can estimate because I ain't got time.
Okay. That sounds about right, about 2014. I'll give you that. Okay. And so, if you were talking to a brand new kickballer and a brand new coach, what advice would you give to them? that they need to do, what they need to learn about kickball, or they need to practice working on something? What advice would you give to them?
I mean, to a new coach, I think I would more so go with motivating the teammates and being positive. Be positive towards the teammates, and don't give up on them, put down on them.
Okay.
Uplift them.
Okay.
Sort of say.
All right. I'm going to take that question as well. The advice I would like to give a brand new kickball team and a brand new kickball coach, I would say after the game, don't go home. Mm-hmm. Stay and watch the other games.
Absolutely.
And stay and watch the teams that's winning and dominating.
Absolutely.
And try to figure out the strategy that they have.
Learn their skills.
And when they're coming out the dugout, like, have your ladies approach them and say, hey, I'm brand new. Can you teach me how to blah, 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 blah?
I mean, because y'all,
Yeah, go ahead.
we used to scrimmage our sister team because they used to beat us all
Yes,
the time. So
yes.
we play against the best team.
Yes.
And then they were like, Fred, get our skills up
That's
until
right.
we beat them.
Until you beat them.
Yeah, you go on to the next.
That's
best.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So you are also now recommending they should scrimmage a lot.
Absolutely.
I
Scrimmage.
agree.
That's
agree.
the word, scrimmage.
Scrimmage. And another advice I would give the new kickball team and coach is they're going to have to be open and willing to receive constructive criticism. Come on in, beauty queen. Come on. Come hug your mama on camera. Come hug your mama.
That ain't my baby.
Hug her.
That's my cousin. She gotta use the bathroom. I don't know if they open, but you can go see.
Yeah, go see if I think it's open though. Okay. I know this one over here is open, so that one over there should be open too.
Don't sit on that toilet.
Okay. Should be open to receiving constructive criticism because it's going to make them better. And anything else you think you should tell them? We should give them advice on?
Everything else will come natural.
It'll come natural?
Yeah, everything else will come natural.
Okay. So as a kickballer, it was locked. As a kickballer, what was the hardest lesson that you had to learn as an individual kickballer? What was the hardest lesson when it came to the sport?
Lesson? I'm not even sure. I didn't really have it.
Like, for an example, one panel guest said the hardest lesson she had to learn was learn how to lose, because she was winning all the time. Losing was hard for her. So in your case, it may be learning how to get along with other players. It may be learning how to take constructive criticism. It may be learning how to be sober and not drunk and high at a game.
That's not happening because I functioned very well during those times. So I was mellow, so I adapted well. The only time that I really had an issue is with like understanding that other players had to get to where I was.
Exactly.
So that was the only thing. So I would be like hard on the players.
Right.
And everybody was not adapted to my personality and how I talk. Because even though I talk aggressive, I don't mean no harm. I'm real sweet, but it's just I'm like,
Right.
So I just had to learn how to accept that they
they're not there yet
to where we were.
And so that means like patience.
Patience.
Having compassion and understanding.
And explaining your ways to them and why you act the way you act. So stuff like that. That would be the only thing. But nothing was really hard. So everything came natural.
Okay. And then what about kickball skills? Which was the hardest skill for you to learn? Was it big kicking? Was it directional bunny? Was it catching? Was it throwing?
Girl, this cricket foot of mine, I can't bunt unless I'm drunk. I mean, it's just something with the bunting with me. And
Right.
that's the other thing. I guess because my foot crooked
Right,
like this, so it's
right.
like it goes back. So I have to line it up. Dad
Right.
used to always get on me with lining up. You Wonder Woman, you gotta do. But when I'm most relaxed, that's when I'm at my best. When I,
Okay,
with
so but bunting was the
Yeah.
hardest skill.
Oh, it still is.
Yeah, it still is.
Jesus.
Everyone says bunting.
Jesus.
Everyone that I interview says bunting.
Bunting is
Okay.
worse.
And then what about when you've been playing since 2014, and now that you have a lot of championships under your belt, a lot of scrimmages, a lot of game plan, you just have a lot under your belt. What would you tell your younger self? What advice? What if you could go back to 2014 and talk to your younger self? What advice would you give your younger self about kickball?
Everything does not have to be learned in a day.
Okay, very good.
And that was the thing. I overexerted myself trying to kick, trying to bunt,
Right.
trying to play catcher.
Right.
I had too much energy.
Yeah.
Not knowing that it would be a tomorrow. But I had
Right.
found something that I love, so I wanted to conquer it and master it.
Yeah.
So, take your time.
Take your time.
Be easy. If not, you'll end up with a meniscus tear or something in a high-ass doctor bill. And then you be sitting on the sideline talking about, damn, that could have been me playing.
Right, right.
Yeah, take it easy.
Take it easy and take your time. Okay, and so my question now would be, what you played in many leagues. I've seen you play in many leagues. Why do you think there is a shortage of female coaches?
Goodness, you gonna ask me that question? I mean, female to female. I mean, sometimes we don't know how to the delivery.
Okay.
Everybody doesn't know how to deliver to another female.
Okay.
We don't know how to talk to one another sometimes, and then sometimes you got people that just salty. You can't change them.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Stuff like
that's
that?
within itself.
Are
as
you
a
willing
whole.
to play under a female coach?
Yeah, I love female coaches because
Okay.
I don't have a problem speaking my mind to
Right.
a female coach. So, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Have you ever played under one?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Over
She's
there.
played under one.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, and so what is it that you would like the kickball world to know about Wonder Woman? Like the person. You want people to know that you are approachable, that you're willing to play on various teams, let people know your position that you're good at or think you're good at. Like, what is it that you would want people to know?
Whatever they think. It's whatever you think, baby. But you don't know unless you ask.
Right.
Or you get to know that person.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I mean, you on your own. I can't tell you nothing about me because I'll tell you great and lovely
Right,
things. But somebody
right.
else might perceive me differently.
Well, you're great and lovely. That's why you're here doing a podcast, because you're
Thank
great and
you.
lovely.
Thank you. You think so.
So do you think that the kickball world has a misperception of yourself? And if you believe that it does have a misperception of yourself, what role did you play in that misperception?
I don't think no one perceives or have a misperception about me because
Okay.
what you see is what you get.
Right,
The
right.
only thing that you'll probably have an issue with is when I don't open my mouth.
Right.
Somebody who's just meeting me or they just come up
Right.
and I'm quiet, they'll probably think I'm stuck up.
Right.
But no.
But no.
I'm me.
Okay,
Every
great.
day.
Every day. Gotcha. So, anything else you would like to add to this interview before we sign off?
I love y'all.
Yes.
Can't wait to see y'all.
Yes.
Whether it's on
This
the
is
field,
January 2nd, 2021,
yeah.
the
Whether it's
taping.
on the field
Right.
or in the bar. I miss all of you guys.
Yes,
and
welcome
I
back.
appreciate you
Yes,
guys.
yes.
And let's get this thing
Let's
going.
Let's get it going. Say bye, Atlanta Kickball.
Bye, Atlanta Kickball.